This thing was my entry for Emma's spare room toolmaking competition 2019. It did not win any prizes, but that's okay. I had lots of fun with to make it. I thought maybe you're interested how I built this thing. The basic idea comes from this glue pot. This is what I used years ago to put glue on my workpieces, and inside there's this little brush, and after the years, you see, completely died on me, but that's okay. Now, to put glue in here, put it like this, put the glue, goes, and you can fill up almost 100%. What I think is a nice feature on these glue pots is that no matter how much glue is inside here, and this part, you always have the same level. And then there's this little bar, so you can wipe your brush. That was a basic idea from my Oilpot. In the comment section there was a little comment from Touch the Bulkhead and Rusty East, and they told me they like this one. Okay, to see how I build this thing, let's take it apart. The most delicate part to make this oil pot was, of course, glass pot himself. The problem was I had only one of this kind of pots that fits inside here. So before I made the cut, I had to try on other pots with a bit special results. So absolutely no screw up was allowed for this one. But as you see, turned out well. In fact, I cut it in the lathe with a 1mm disc for steel. Worked perfectly. Okay, gonna put it aside, try not to break it. Just kidding. What you don't see in the Oilpot video is the making of this plate. It's just a piece of sheet metal that I welded a little piece of round on, drilled a hole in the side, and I drilled a bolt, metric 10, drilled all through, so the oil can go in here and pass through. And this black ugly thing here is a leather gasket. I suppose nothing fancy, nothing complicated. It's not in the video because I had only 3 minutes of music. You cannot show everything in 3 minutes video. The making of this back plate is not in the video either. Just sheet metal, cut it out, drill holes, nothing special. To make the handle, I use this 1 kilo. Here's the rest of it. I just cut the head off. I cut a slice. This is for the brush, hang on. So sometimes all it takes is 1 kilo to make something. These caps are in fact manifold caps. I suppose they use them for diesel tanks or drinking water tanks. I put them in the lathe only to clean them up. You see this paint and corrosion on it. So In fact, you don't even need a lathe to make this one, just clean it up. The brush was a thing like this. I have to confess something. I cheated a little bit. To make these things nice and shiny, I pretend I use my elbow grease. Okay, indeed I used it, but not by hand. I used this one. Of course, I am perfectly aware that no one in the world will ever build an oil pot like this one, but maybe it can give you some ideas to make something else. I sure hope so. The equipment I use to make my videos, I use a camera like this one, of course not this one, because I cannot show you the camera I'm filming with, but it's basically just a simple photo machine. Now, if you want, I can give you a little 360 degrees shop tour. Let's take a walk. This is my grinding corner. I like to keep all the grinding far away from my machines, so all this sandy dust will not go into the machines. Bench grinder. This one is a homemade belt sander. With the table we can tilt. This one is from some cheap drill press. Cut it off, I can tilt the table. Very handy to have. Here's another belt grinder, homemade. There's no table, it's very easy to work with. And here on this door I put all the stickers that I receive from other YouTubers. As you can see, I have a whole collection. In fact, this is a very cheap door. My lathe, I have no idea where it comes from, but the electric motors are built in the USSR. The electric system is German, so it could be, I don't know, from East Germany or somewhere. I have no idea. If someone knows, please tell me. The most used tool in the shop is the radio, of course. You cannot work without music. In the corner, my made in Holland shaper, very nice machine, works extremely well. And here I have a little workbench, drawers, tools in it, my drill press vise, other tools, drawers. I have a part of my hammer collection here. I have more, but I need to make a bigger rack. This thing, I have no idea what it's meant for. I have a nice bench shear, always handy to have. And here my welding equipment. And that's a 360 degree view. As you can see, it's just a garage. And in winter time, I put my car inside because I hate to wipe snow off of my car when I have to leave in the morning.